Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to update EveryDollar for January. So I'll be setting it up as a new budget. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope you all are having a super fantastic day. We got the countdown to Christmas. I hope you guys are done shopping. So let me exit out of this Christmas cash giveaway here. All right, and so the first thing I do, I have been using EveryDollar. So let me start there. I've been using EveryDollar since I want to say I read Financial Peace and I finished in May. And I think I created my first budget like June 15th. And so I think it was either July or August of 2017 did I start using EveryDollar. So I've been using this app for a long time. And so what I'm going to do is click on January, and then it's going to make a copy of December. So everything you saw in December is now going to be copied over to January of 2022. Say new year. I got to set goals. All right. So if you see the little transactions up in the upper left corner, it is hopping like that. That's because it wants me to classify those transactions that I have up there. I have the free copy, so I'm not paying for this. And I add those transactions in as I spend. So the first thing I want to do is check my full-time income, and let's see what I have. I have 5322. Now in front of me, I have the budget that you guys would have seen in my Monday video, my monthly budget, and I plug the monthly budget into here. So my salary should be 5376. All right, and rent for my sons is going to be 300. So that brings my total income to 5676. And so you'll see up here underneath the month and year what I have left to budget, and it's saying 357.78. Now I'm going to skip past the savings, and I'm going to clean up my every other section. Then we're going to go back up to the savings. So I'm going to try to go through as my budget is designed on paper. So for the housing, MLGW, I have 275. My cell phone is 75. Internet, I have 112. And rent 1062. And I may drop this down later okay, why did I mess with that? But I may drop this down later once I figure out that 1058.50 is what they're going to charge me. I have been paying 1061.96. I think since I signed my lease this year. So now you'll see that my what's left to budget has changed to 354.01, excuse me. I'm just messing up here. So groceries, I'm going to put $600 there. Remember, that's $120 per week. I have 5 Sundays in January, so yeah, that should help me get through. Restaurants, I'm still going to give myself 40. I believe the team is planning on we're going to have lunch like once a week. Not once a week, but once a month or once every other month. That's what they want to do. So my household items and repair, that's going to get just $60. And I'm going to start saving so I can go to Sam's to pick some things up in bulk. For laundry, I'm going to do 55. My personal money, I'm going to drop that down to 150. And my son's savings, that's still going to remain 120. And so see, now I have $339 left to budget. I'm not sure why I'm so tongue tied. I must be tired. My health insurance is $28. My identity theft, I'm going to budget that at $8. And that's it. So no debt, none of the stuff down here. And now let's scroll up to the savings and sinking funds little area here. So let's do everything else but the emergency fund. Christmas and gifts is going to get $150. I'm hoping to be more than prepared next year. Subscriptions, going to get 40. Oh, you know what I forgot? In my lifestyle section, I forgot that I need to pay my PMI dues, and that is my Project Management Institute dues. That's for the international group and for the local chapter. That is a part of my professional cert. And I'm thinking 154. I need to make sure that they charge me for both too. And let's scroll up. But yeah, I've been using this app for a long time. I know I'm supposed to, sometime this year, I want to test out YNAB. But I'm not sure when I'm going to start because I know I need to have time just to kind of process and be able to play with it for a while. Don't want to come on here and like give my opinion on something that I never gave a chance to. It takes me about 6 months to acclimate to most things. So Cushion's not going to get anything. Let's see. Medical's going to get $40. That's going to be nice. I'm not going to do anything with quarterly taxes. So let's see. My insurance, which is renters and cars, 130. And I should have a withdrawal from this sinking fund in January to pay my 6 month for my car insurance. And so car maintenance has gone up to $100, which definitely needs more money. And that one, household, is going to get $50. So hopefully you can see I'm going to give myself 60 in cash and then 50 that'll go into this fund. So whenever it's time to go to Sam's, I can just go ahead and pick up tissue, paper towels, things like that, so I can get that stuff and I don't have to keep buying that week to week. My moving fund, I'm going to add $200 this month. My travel fund, I'm putting 1,000, so that I should be well over what I need to go to NC, so which is North Carolina. I'm going to add in a fund, and so this one is going to be my electronics because I need to replace my cell phone. It is acting so wonky. Okay, and so since this is new, what I want to do with electronics is I want to make this a fund. And so what this does is show like my plan, what I spent, and then when I copy this over to February and then I start adding money to it, the amount that it starts at is going to build up. So you'll see the balance changing. If you don't click on set this as a fund, it won't work like that. So I have $14 left to budget. And so let's scroll back up and see what was I putting into my emergency fund. I had $1,000. So I'm going to take 1,014, which matches up with what I put on paper. And bam, now I have an EveryDollar budget. So if everything goes as planned in January, by the end of January, I should have almost $5,000 in my emergency fund. So I'll have $4,891.10. So I'm happy. Super happy to be able to have that money, probably the most money I've ever saved in my life. But that is a relief. And then I'll be able to travel at the beginning of February without the worry, and the funds that I have in my emergency fund, I will make sure that when I leave town that my card is still here with the boys. And if they need anything, they can go in there and get whatever they need if something happens. And so, yes, I do trust my kids like that. They're good guys. So they know. They know, you know. They know. I think I'm lucky that they're mature to understand. Understand this is what we're doing. This is the goal. And no crazy, no funny business. But yeah, I've been using EveryDollar for a while. I do know everything that's going on with like DR and his company and stuff like that. Um, I'm curious about YNAB. I've always been curious about YNAB. And so that's really the base of my decision. I've been using this for so long that it's really hard to think about like changing and moving to something else. And I know I normally do this when I set up every video, but there is a way if you want to see last year's budget, you just click on that. Normally a little kite pops up, and then you can see what you put in last year if you got that kind of history in here. And so you can see like my income is not, not that much higher than it was last year, but that's because I raised the amount that's going into my 401k. So yeah, lots of things was going on. I see I got reimbursed for my PMP exam. That was nice. So yeah, last year looked real good. But let me go back to January 2022. I've got to sit down now and start setting my goals for 2022. I haven't even started any of that stuff. Have you guys started on that? I haven't, but I'm going to. But yeah, I need to sit down and think through like what are the objectives for 2022. I want to make sure I stay on target. I did really well in 2021, and so I want to make sure I do the same in 2022. Because it's a new direction. So how much of my money is actually going to savings? So actually it's still 50%, 28.34. So that's good. I'll take that. Because it used to be the goal was to have 50% of my income going to my debt, but now it is to save. So yay. And food is like going up. It's like 11%. But anyway, sign of the times, right? If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please do so. Thank y'all so much for watching my videos, for supporting me. I know my debt freedom journey was not necessarily like all that interesting, but I want it to be as real as what real life actually is, because sometimes paying debt is not all that fun. It's not fun. Some days it's just like, here, take my money. Just take my money. But yeah, thank y'all so much for supporting me. Thank you to everybody who have been, recently subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you all too, as well as my OGs who supported me from day one, being new onto YouTube. And if you don't see another one of my videos before the Christmas holiday, you guys have a Merry Christmas. Y'all be blessed, stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.